So get the picture in your mind of this. And, I mean, you can get lots of other things in the set itself, but I just look at things as I see creation unfolding. My creation, not anyone else's. This is mine. I'm just looking at the physical effects, and I decide how I interpret them. Allegory is interpretation. That's probably the better word for it. How do I interpret this picture? Well, it's a picture of a car, irrelevant of what kind of make it is at this point, but for those that want to know, it's a BMW, okay? And, of course, on the hood of this BMW is, well, I would hazard to say a bull because it has horns, but then some cows have horns too, and it's interesting that this one has a horn pointing up and another one pointing down, almost in that beautiful S shape. Isn't that funny? So here we go. When I see S, I automatically resonate with the divine feminine, the kundalini aspect, the serpent, right? The Ouroboros, if you will. So here's this bull sitting on top of the hood of this car. And here's what someone posted literally on it. All right. Now, this is what it says literally, and I'm going to tell you how I see the world. It says here, remember, cold season is starting and cows seek heat on car hoods. Do not forget to tap on the hood to give the cow enough time to get off before you drive away. Well, I tell you, I see a lot of humor in just that statement alone. I don't think a cow is going to stay there too long if you walk up and just kind of, hey, get off the car. Thanks very much. And I have to imagine that this neighborhood, the car body shops are kept very busy with bulls sitting on their hoods. So here we go. Now, I'll ask everyone this to see how quickly you resonate with allegory. When I say the word hood, what do you think of? If you think something on a coat you put over your head, or the bonnet or hood of a car, that's great literal. Hood is mind. Right? So you've got the bull that is sitting on the mind. All right? But here's where I see the allegory shifting. The bull has had its legs taken out. Well, here, let me share the actual quote that I wrote underneath this. Now, got to open that up, and here we go. Here's what I wrote. Oh, the allegory for me here is simple. The legs have been taken out from under the papal bulls, and we're doing the driving now. It's easy peasy. It's how you perceive. It's how you perceive it that changes the reality. If you take the photo literally, you're just copying someone else's right mind creative, which is a copyright. Savvy? So time to get radical and original by choosing what you see as your effect in the universe. You see, based on my life path and the road that I walk, it's all about taking down the system. So that's how I'm viewing everything. How are my intentions and my thoughts manifesting in the now? And how am I being shown? Well, the universe is my creation, and my perception is showing me very simply that, we're doing the driving, right? The power of the papal bulls has had the legs taken out from under it. So we're the ones carrying that crown, all right? So that's just one example. I mean, I have a very difficult time looking at anything in the literal, right? So, I mean, I'll look at it and see something entirely different because I am focused on my road, on my path, and what it is that I wish to do. It's like with Curtis when he brought up the placenta and what have you. Where I went, that was in the physical or the literal, the DNA. We have to see the clues after all, right? So that's dealing with DNA and taking the blood from the soul of the child, left foot, of course, trying to rule the divine feminine. These are all, for me, these are all allegories. They're literal actions, absolutely, but there is an allegorical or a spiritual causal meaning behind it. And if you're only caught in seeing what you think you see and staying in the physical, then you're at complete effect to the game. You are, never mind following the bouncing ball, you are the fucking bouncing ball. And you're going to bounce all the way down the hall into the halls of infinity. In that mindset, you will never see who and what you truly are. If you're caught in the literal, that's the litter all. That's the garbage of of the universe. Yeah, if you want to hang out in the dump, fine. Me, I prefer to drive the dump truck, if you will. So start looking at things as they apply to the game or the purpose you're playing. Because you all have a purpose to be here, I know, because you're me, and I'm you. So we all have different camera angles or different perspectives on the same thing.